our section of the government known as the Space Force will be known as the Guardians. And because it's the Guardians of our, galaxy, he really named them the Guardians of the. We have the Guardians of the Galaxy in real life. Ain't that crazy? Oh my God, yo. Yeah. You really thought you were clever coming up with that name. Like, it's literal parody. Like, it's an, yo, either our government right now is the literal epitome of Arrested Development, or it's SNL like unhinged. I swear it's Jackass 4.0. Like, there's no way nobody stopped Mike Pence before waking up that morning and was like, if you call them Guardians of Space, that technically makes them the Guardians of our Galaxy, which is a movie that like is not what you yo coping MAGA time hard body. Oh my God. I bet y'all really think you came up with that. Like, yo. Let's say hypothetically rush out of acid in the White House. The top priorities would be da da da. Trump is doing okay. You're just wilding now. Imagine if you had put one iota. Blah blah blah. No, yo, it's my honor. It's my honor to tell you that 315,000 Americans have died from COVID, and we got a space force. Space Force, guys. Who who doesn't love Space Force? Space Force, the final frontier. I mean, if you want me to be rational about it in any way, shape, or form, let's say, okay, we need to be focused on space, like for like moon living, Mars living, getting humans out. But my Space Force, like, oh my God, people are dying, and you're worried about Space Force. Going to jail for not paying taxes to own the libs. MAGA life coach Brendan Dilley vows not to pay taxes or follow laws if Biden becomes president. I'm not fucking living under an illegitimate presidency.
I don't know if President Trump knows. If you actually leave, we're not going to stop. And it won't be organized. And it probably isn't going to be as clean as had you done it. I say this because it's true. I'm not fucking doing or living under an illegitimate presidency. I'm not living under something that was absolutely rigged by China and Iran.
Iran? Who brought Iran? Didn't we go on Iran? Didn't we like shoot the dude? Like, at what point? At what point do you say to yourself, maybe I just shouldn't do this? MAGA house, keep America great with a Christmas. Yo, whoever's selling this shit is making a killing right now.
Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Fuck that shit. Why would I continue to pay my taxes? Why would I continue to follow your illegal laws? No taxation without representation. So I'm not being represented. If you allow it to be stolen, I will make my life's mission to take back America, whatever, however that fucking means.
Telling you, we're raising a whole level of mass shooters, and I'm warning y'all. How do we get people to accept the valid election results? This is insane. I despise Trump. I'm so horrified that he won in 2016. I also accepted that he won, no matter how much I dislike him. What happened to Republicans? Do you think actually is it just stick? Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, we got two here. Hey, I love you guys. Hey, thank you for the follows. I'm sorry that you had to get this smell like bitch to me. Oh, you got that twice. Hold on, let me see if I can give you another one. Hey, Stone City, how you doing? Let me see if I can get you another one. I had to get you another one. Hey, Dom. Hey, I appreciate that. There we go. You guys came in at the greatest time in the world, then. Holy shit. All right, let's see what else is going on. The only thing worse than the Nazi with a blue hat in their profile is the Nazi with a blue hat in their pronouns and but literal fascists with some commies sprinkled in. Yo, what is going on? What is going on? Holy shit. Are they for real? Like, socialism kills, Holocaust, millions, starvation, democratic socialism, 80 million and increasing, abortion. What? Yo. Yo. All right, I think that's my. Hold on. Hello? I'm coming. I'm coming. Thank you. I'll be right back, guys. Food's here. Food's here. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this beat. You gotta go. You'll be back. Oh, geez. Mod, take care of that. Mod, Josh, Mod, hello. Take care of that. You know what? I'll do it. When we do these things, you gotta type easy clap. So easy clap. Thanks. All right, back to it. It's called Operation Devil Storm, as a matter of fact. Yeah, easy claps. It's called Operation Devil Storm, as a matter of fact. The Great Awakening has arrived. The left are never going to believe the truth because the truth is what the media says, which is the extended arm of the deep state. Military assets are fully engaged as we speak. Mass arrests are taking place all over the world. 220,000 sealed federal document. All good. It's all good. Um, Epstein, who, by the way, is still alive, along with Maxwell. Epstein, who is still alive, along with Maxwell and Weinstein, have given up deep state actors and media. Hey, if you leave a tab open, remember you can't have the stream muted. It won't count as a view, if you didn't know. Along with Maxwell and Weinstein, have given up deep state actors in media, entertainment, and government positions who are all a part of this. Trump is the only person standing between freedom or communism. These people better wake up. Yo, what the fuck is going on? That's on LinkedIn? Your whole job is right there, bro. You can't be serious. Oh my god. Okay. Something to ponder. Look up what the 3 red banners. Oh, that old shit. That old shit. The 3 red banners. Yep, grifters. Grifters gonna grift. Look, there it is. Grifter's gonna grift. We're gonna sell everything that you could possibly want. Like, get over it, bro.
Bernie Sanders wants to give
Whoa, loud. Sorry, super loud. Whoa.
people. Bernie Sanders wants to give people, $1,200 a month to stay home.
Okay.
So what do you think about that?
Well, I think that's ridiculous. We need to all be back to work. I think it's just a waste of money and taxpayer dollars. We don't have the money to be producing all those checks.
So what do you think about Trump's plan to pay everyone $1,200 to stay home?
To stay home? I think I would rather him open up the country, but if that's what we need to do, I really like the idea that it's going to pay us.
That's a good one. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah.
Wow.
Bernie Sanders wants...
Wow, tell 2 people the exact same thing, and all of a sudden, oh, if Trump says it, yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking swallow whatever he wants. We need to reopen the economy, even though COVID is so bad that Mitch McConnell had to get the vaccine. And it's so good. It's so fucking good, man. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't fucking pay me to make this shit up, man. Donald J. Trump, Europe and other parts are being hit by the China virus. These vaccines are on their way. Every time you fear porn, echo the enemy's inflated virus numbers and Facebook. My support for you dies inside. Who are you? What happened to religious freedom? HCQ and yeah. What happened to hydroxychloroquine or whatever? I can't even say the name out loud. Oh my God! Please fire whoever keeps advising you to do this. God Almighty, we're in some pain and torment the next few centuries if these trends don't immediately reverse. At this point, I expect to be crucified by a mob. Why is he alienating himself from his base with a stupid vaccine and chai vibe bullshit? Am I missing something here? It absolutely destroys my enthusiasm every time he keeps going there. Why does he expect me to support him on this absurd talking point? Open the country, Mr. President. My health is my own responsibility. The government, fascists, and communists can fuck off. You're not even a capitalist, bro. Like, you're a cog, a literal, like, drop of oil in this machine. And you impressive rant for 0 upvotes. L in the chat. L in the chat. Oh my God. Yeah, it's to this point. It's necessary to clean up shop efficiently. I'm positive once the swamp has been thoroughly drained and the inhabitants sent to prison or the firing squad and elections are brought back to a secure method, he'd cede his position as someone who's been elected by the people using the new fair election method. George Washington was such a good president that the people wanted him to stay on, but he was wise enough to say, no thanks, I'm fine, dudes. You can't even write this right, and yet you're speaking this like you really know shit. I've served my term, and it's only fair that we allow the people to vote for someone else. Trump is a man much in the vein of George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. It's the audacity. The audacity that not only would you even compare him to those guys, but to think that he's on that level. Like, yo, FDR would be on that level. Like, y'all think JFK Jr. ain't even dead. You think Epstein's still alive. I'd live for this. This is my fuel. I could spend, you know what? If we get 10 viewers, if we get 10 people talking in this chat all at once, I will spend a literal 3 hours scrolling straight down this Twitter feed, and I will dissect every single tweet with as much factual basis as I can till I either throw up or die of laughter, because I wish I was in my house by myself, because I would be screaming at this point, yo. New rule, check both ways before you rip ass outside a park. Oh, man, there's another Twitter that I want to go through. It's called Guys Who Are Down Bad. That shit is even best. Folks keep talking about another civil war. One side has about 8 trillion bullets, while the other side doesn't know which bathroom to use. But should it be this way? Real question. It's how it has to be. All of you Biden supporters will probably think twice once you're living in a Red Dawn scenario. I myself can't wait to start killing microchip communists. Nothing wrong with being a transvestite, non-binary unicorn. But if you get that microchip in your right hand or forehead, I will kill you. What? My dad jokingly asked if I would kill him if he got the chip, and I stared him dead in the eye and said nothing. You gonna kill your own father to own the libs. Wow. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed that, like, you would go to these lengths to own the libs. Like, you can't even tell the difference between a liberal and a conservative. But wow. Your father wants the vaccine and you'd kill him for getting the vaccine. I.e. doing the thing that COVID would probably do. Well, I bow. I bow to you. I bow to you. I'm so impressed at how fucking dumb your cognitive dissonance could possibly be. Basically, if you're a man who wears a mask, you're broadcasting the fact that you've been fucked in the ass by your girlfriend. Is that not something to be proud of? Promise you the next pictures are going to be of him in a fucking mask. It's conservative cell phones. All right, we got to follow this page too. I like this shit. Oh my God. If there was ever a time to use the Patriot Act for good, it's now. They have no problem spying on U.S. citizens without a warrant. So let's use that to out every judge, politician, Antifa member, news organization, etc. for their coordinated attack on our elections country constitution. Oh, please tread on me. The same thing that you think they're going to do. All right. Okay, breakdown. For those of you who don't know, the Patriot Act was a massive movement to allow the CIA, NSA, FBI, etc., to have more control over how they monitor American citizens in the threat of a terror attack. After 9/11, obviously, we were really afraid of insurgency and the rise of terror attacks inside the nation. We still had the Boston bombing. We still had these things, but the irony in that is that you think they won't use it against you. Like, the whole cognitive dissonance of MAGA heads right now is that everything that you want to happen to liberals is happening to you. Like, it's not like gonna be this blindsided, thanks for supporting Donald Trump. We love you. Like, we need you. Everything's so great. Everything's so beautiful. Like, no, you're gonna get fucking, like, nailed to the, like, you're, wow. Just, just, you make my life so much better for living. Like, you really do. Donald Trump is about to get reelected again. Get ready. What did he mean by this? Like, yo, reelected again? Did they somehow live a whole second term? Like, yo, I hope he doesn't run for fucking... A family in Texas says they were the victim of a hate crime after the 2 cars were set on fire and the house was vandalized with the phrase Trump 20 last week, which they believe was a response to their Black Lives Matter sign. They're going to hate it. They're going to hate it. They're going to hate it. They're going to fucking hate it. Oh, yeah. Witnesses should be 60 feet away while Pence counts the electoral college votes. They should have plexiglass barriers between them and Pence as he counts because COVID. Pence should open all the envelopes and then stack all the EC ballots in a pile. He should then shred all the envelopes and burn the shreds. The pile of ballots shall then be shuffled because COVID. Pence should count a portion of the votes they call a lid on counting while Joe Biden is in the lead. The witnesses should be escorted out while being told no more counting will occur. Promise because COVID. After a period of time, the witnesses should be allowed to return, but the plexiglass windows should be covered with cardboard. They'll be in the building, so still perfectly legal. They don't actually need to be able to see Pence as he counts because, yeah, you get it by now. Pence will continue counting. The main of the count will go 98% for Trump. At the end of the count, Pence shreds the ballots, it burns the shreds. Trump wins the electoral college, blah, 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 COVID. Like, oh, God. It's so easy to see how dumb you sound, and yet, you know what gets me about all of this is the confidence that they push in their chest saying this shit.
It was a nice. I graduated high school in 2001. And a lot of my friends, they signed up for the military because the United States hasn't been in wars in years and they just didn't know what they wanted to do with their future, and the military was a nice option. But a couple months later, 9/11 happened. And a lot of my friends went off to war. They fought in Afghanistan and Iraq, and quite frankly, these wars were absolutely pointless. I don't see how America benefited at all being involved in these wars. And a lot of it was on the pretense of a lie. You know, George Bush was saying there were weapons of mass destruction over in Iraq. No, bro, they never found that. It wasn't true. Our country wasted trillions and trillions of dollars, and we lost lives in these wars. And it made me hate Republicans. It made me hate George Bush. So I voted for Obama because I thought Obama would be good for the economy and he would keep us out of war. He didn't do a perfect job, but he did all right. But then the options were Hillary Clinton and Trump. And I knew Hillary would have us in another pointless war. I knew it. I don't think she would have been good for the economy either. Had to go with Trump. And now we had Trump and Biden again. And I'm telling you, I think Biden is going to have us in a pointless war. And I don't think he's going to be good for the economy. So that's pretty much my political background. That's where it comes from. Those are the two things I care about more than anything. strong economy, and keeping us out of pointless wars. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Biden will do good. But if the economy tanks and we end up in a pointless war, told you so.
I fucking hate Keemstar with like my soul, bro. Yeah, he'll make a semi-decent observation and come to the worst possible conclusion. He's just so close. I hate people who get so fucking close and then just like, and that be the thing about Trump supporters in general. They'll get like an inch close. They'll get a fucking inch close and then just throw it all away. Like throw all logic out the window. And so 2 plus 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Therefore, the Democrats are going to eat your babies. And you're just like, whoa. But you agree with me on points 1 and 2, right? I mean, obviously. So you have to agree that Democrats are going to go eat your babies. Like, just help me figure out how you got here, and I swear to God I could get you out. Like, I swear to any Republican that even, like, stumbles across this, like, tell me how you got to where you are. I could get you out, bro. I could get you out. There's a reason why there's no such thing as a progressive Republican. And they're just all called Young Republicans, like, club. Imagine being enough of a geek to join the Young Republicans club. Yeah, I'm looking at you, fucking Carlton Banks. Black man with money. Oh, I'm going to join the Young Republicans club. Fucking moron. Oh, what happened? No. Hold on.
Women that say Trump has raped them. Now, if you look at it from a normal stance, talk about the 36 women that say Trump has raped them. Now, if you look at it from a normal stance, you'll say that raping 36 women is way too many and that anybody should be in prison for that. But let's dig deeper into this. If you check Trump's Twitter, you'll find that he has 88.6 million followers. If you divide this by the number of women he's raped, you get this number. This is the percent of women. This is the percent of people he rapes who he knows, which is an extremely insignificant percentage. Although it is true that for any normal person, raping 36 women is pretty bad, for Trump, he is very famous. So the chances of him raping a woman are extremely low compared to the number of women and people he actually knows. And if you also factor in him being white, the chances of him going to prison also significantly drop, which is why that him raping 36 women is insignificant and shouldn't affect his presidency.
Oh, hell no. Oh, I gotta unpack that. At least that I gotta unpack. Before I do it, I need to read the comments on that video just because I need to. Oh my God. This has gotta be like the most elite form of sarcasm I've ever like. Bro, no way.
Say Trump has raped them.
So let's say he believes this and it's not fucking like, like satire. Out of your, what? I can't even, okay, I'm going to try my dead hardest right now. Why does it keep doing that? I hate that. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right, we're going to try to unpack this. What does his Twitter following have anything to do? Do you think he knows 88.6 million people? Bro, you have no friends. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
if you divide this by the number of women he's raped, you get this number.
I love how he's like, admitting that he's raped 36 human beings, and he's like, that's irrelevant because like the number is so low compared to the amount of people he knows. Like, this is, I think I covered this before about conservatives like living in their own like reality. But even in this case, bro, that's deep. That's deep. I gotta give it up to you. That's fucking deep. Like, holy shit. That's like, you gotta go deep into the rabbit hole for that one. You gotta go. I don't even know if I want to break this down because it's like the logic breaks apart at step one. Like, and it's, see what I said about like saying it with your chest? He's literally saying out loud right now, well, he did do it, but it doesn't matter. Like, but the Democrats are going to eat your babies. Like, let's move on because I'm going to get upset, like, just watching that. Let's move on to how stupid that was. When Trevor Noah's joke becomes reality, Trump is an African dictator. Trump never did anything dictator-like in his presidency. Yet the left wants him to be one. They will regret getting their way. It's like they don't understand that, like, real life is a thing. It wasn't a wish. It was a seed they planted in everyone's mind for this exact moment in history. So I'm sorry, I cut off my, so they go, see, just like we told you, Trump was a dictator. He just declared martial. They're projecting they want a dictator. Like, yo, hey, yo, are you serious? Hey, yo, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? No, we don't want a dictator. That's why we voted him out. Like, you are at both ends of the spectrum saying we want him to be this way, and we also want Biden to save us. And we cheated to get Biden in to make Trump a dictator, but we've... Just down. Everybody in that thread is down bad. Biden isn't the president and therefore has no right to start picking cabinet positions. I'm sure yours and his affiliation with the Chinese Communist Party will be detrimental to that. Wow. All right, Master Race. I think this is the one I'm going to end with.
I can't stand you. I'm really bored. You're really boring me. I can't stand you liberals. You bore me. You make me want to fall asleep. I'm going to get off of TikTok for a little bit because I need to go to work. People like you make me sleep. You're boring. You bore me. You are so lame and so boring. Oh. How do your family members and your friends put up with you? I have no idea. Trump's gonna get reelected 2021. 4 more years. Deal with it, motherfuckers. Deal with it, bitch. I'm gonna back the blue. I'm gonna back Trump. I'm gonna back the military, and you can kiss my white ass.
And they always look inbred. Like, sweetie, nothing. Like, that's the master race. I have proof of voter fraud. Just watch this. It's like I know what it's gonna be, but like Caesar, Trump needs to take the step of giving himself emergency powers. The country is in bad shape, and will hurt it even more if we have massive turnover in government. The last 4 years have shown that he can run this country effectively if he has unchecked executive power. Giving the idea of unlimited power to a fascist to own the liberals. I live for this shit, bro. Literally every White House has been evacuated from the White House. Everyone knows they only do this in case of a terrorist has a war. Trump is going to declare war on China. No, he's not. They use the election as a justification. During the ensuing madness, he'll initiate martial law and arrest every traitor in the country. I'm not talking about just politicians. I'm talking Black Lives Matter, media, civil servants, basically anyone that had a hand in this. He's going to war now, and it's 12/18, and that did not happen. So L. Oh, I didn't even peep that. Trump staffer here. Yeah, rumor. Yo, it's just this picture forever. Please shred on me. Oh my God, it's just so easy, man. Big mad. Big mad. Hey, big mad. All right, last one. Last one, and then we'll do some Deus Ex. Trump is about to make the biggest decision of his presidency. Let me explain. Again, with the Caesar references, did they even read the story of Julius Caesar? Did they understand that he was the one who was wilding out, and his boys had to like pull him aside and be like, "Nah." Julius Caesar was enormously popular and commanding an army of fiercely loyal soldiers. The Romans swamped, wanted nothing to do with him, and in January 49 BC, the Roman Senate ordered Julius Caesar to disband his army and return home or become an enemy of the state. That was a movie. That was a good movie. Julius Caesar, with the popular support of the Roman populace and the loyalty of the military, marched his army over the Rubicon River in the north of Italy and became a legend in history. December 2020, Donald Trump is enormously popular and commanding an army of fiercely loyal soldiers. The U.S. swamp wants nothing to do with him. You're so fucking dumb. You're so fucking dumb. Election infrastructure was allegedly attacked, and now he has his back to the wall. The courts have failed him. His own political party has failed him. I'm not even going to read the rest because it's like they was backing him all the way until he lost, and there was no way out of it. Why think cognitive dissonance? Think Trump still has immensely popular support within the U.S. populace and the fierce loyalty of the military. No, he doesn't. Like, the military are the ones saying, if you keep this up, we're going to drag you out of there. So, no. Trump has EO 13848, which allows him to take drastic measures that could potentially use to restore the Republic. Are these people living in Star Wars? Like, you know the Empire was the bad people, right? Yo. Donald J. Trump was born on 6/1/46. Was it really 46? Is Donald Trump that old? He was born in the 40s? Donald J. Trump's first full day as POTUS in 1/27/17. That is exactly 70 years, 7 months, and 7 days. 777 with him with an angel. What is going on? Vax the blacks, base Trump. I see why he's pushing it. Wow. Being an open Nazi is just free speech, bro. Like, yo. All right. I keep saying last one, but it just keeps getting better and better and better and better. It just keeps getting better and better and fucking better. Biden and Harris will be inaugurated, but I see the hammer dropping right afterwards. Once they officially steal the election, which by definition happens the moment they swear in the Oval Office, that seals their fate for the justice to come fast and swift via military coup. Sidney Powell. Okay. Will handle the civilian aspect of serving justice to those who aren't employed by the federal, state, local, and tribal governments, but willfully participated in election fraud. This covers the fake news talking heads that were complicit, including Fox News. The show is just barely getting started. The good stuff happens post inauguration day. Remember, we've been under martial law since 21 December 2017 per executive order. Stock up on the popcorn. What the fuck? What the? These are people that are in for the big sad. The storm is always around the corner. It's always the next thing that's gonna happen. It's like they think that if they just keep pushing the narrative, they can keep grifting. I'm hoping that the majority of Trump supporters just get bored of it. Like, I don't want to be here in 2022. Fuck that. I don't want to be here in the middle of 2021 still reading Coping MAGA like tweets. Like, cause at some point it's just like, yo, you gotta know that either you're getting played or you're just a fucking idiot. Like, I'm tired of having the discourse where it's like, oh, I understand what you think, but maybe I can help you figure this out. And nah, you're nuts, bro. Like, you're big mad, big sad, and big dumb. Like, oh my god, I still believe that Al Gore can still win the election. Factuals. Yep, just wait until the election, the lawsuits, the Supreme Court, the Electoral College, January 6th, until our inauguration, until after inauguration. Yo, we're going to be in 2040. Damn, they still robbed Trump. Holy shit, bro. Remember when they said the world was going to end in 2012 and we all went like nuts over it and then they started pushing the date back? It's the same thing. This is the same thing, man. It's just so good. If you guys don't watch Vosh, I think you should watch Vosh. He's a pretty good YouTuber slash former Twitch streamer. Vosh.gg. Could take you there real quick. He's offline, but people still be chatting in there. Yeah. Degrees. I just want to see owned by nobody. His website, the racist boomers who listen to him. Also, Vosh already had him on. Based in Comfy Pill, doesn't even know what it is. Have you guys ever seen Jesse Lee Peterson? We'll do some Jesse Lee Peterson tomorrow. I'll tell you what, that's what we'll do. We'll do some Jesse Lee Peterson and we'll have some fucking fun with that. I really don't mind being called a bigot, racist, closed-minded, redneck, backwoods. Heard them all by now, used to it. Still better than being called a liberal. No, it's fucking not. Is that Mitch McConnell? Holy shit. Holy shit, is that really Mitch McConnell's wife? Yikes. All right, I gotta be done here. All right.